Are you tired and feeling stuck and frustrated, chasing after passive income, and maybe you've got a guide that's out there and you're not seeing the results you want? Or maybe you're at the stage where you want to build passive income into your business, but you're not sure if guides are the answer to your passive income prayers. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you why I don't recommend relying on guides to build passive income into your business, especially with the shifts that we're seeing in the market. Instead, I'm going to reveal what you should be focusing on, especially if you're a sleep consultant who's passionate about making a huge impact and changing the lives of families while creating a business that actually works for you. And this isn't theory. What I'm showing today is actually based on the fundamental and significant shift that we're seeing in the marketing space. So buckle up and get ready for some game-changing insights. But before we dive into all of that, let me remind you that the mission behind this channel is to help parenting specialists and sleep consultants build successful businesses and make a huge impact. So if you find this video helpful, hit that like and subscribe button, and that's really going to help us to get more eyeballs in what we're doing. All right, so as a sleep consultant, you understand that your income is largely tied to the number of clients that you have and the hours that you work. And let's face it, there are only so many hours in a day, and that's where passive income really comes in. And so imagine earning money while you sleep, or you get to spend more quality time with your loved ones, so children, partners, friends, without worrying about your income or being on all of the time. And it sounds amazing, right? So the thing is, creating a passive income stream is not only a smart move for you financially in terms of giving you that stability and flexibility, but it can also give you a peace of mind, and it's going to allow you to reach a much larger audience and grow your income. And I know firsthand the power of passive income in my business, and let me tell you, it's a life-changing experience. And with passive income, I've been able to scale my business, generating over £4 million over the last 5 years, serving people that I love over 47 countries and creating a joyful work-life balance that's allowed me to be more present with my family. But here's the thing, not all passive income streams are equal, and that's why we need to talk about guides. And if you're here considering investing your precious time and resources into making guides, I urge you to hear me out as I share 5 key reasons why I don't think this is the best option for creating passive income in 2023. So first off, what is a guide? Well, a guide is a document that provides detailed instructions or advice or information on a particular topic. And now, in the context of sleep consulting, a guide might be a written resource that provides tips and strategies for improving or helping a child sleep. And sometimes it's addressing a specific pain point, and maybe that's managing a 4-month sleep regression or progression, creating a peaceful bedtime routine, or night waking. Or it might be a general guide giving tips on how to help a child sleep who is of a certain age. Now, these guides are typically presented in various formats, such as ebooks or PDFs or printable booklets, which can be easily purchased online. And the price range for these guides typically varies from £20 to £50 and can easily be advertised on your website and social media channels, and that's going to help you reach a wider audience. So you might be thinking, this sounds great. Information that parents want to pay for. But this leads me to my first reason why I would really avoid putting your energy and time into creating guides. And that's because we're living in an information age where you can pretty much find everything you need to know online. And what people want is for you to help them overcome the challenge that they have, and for you to shortcut that whole process and provide the transformation that they need. And I hear this so often from sleep consultants who tell me that parents reach out to them and say that they're so overwhelmed by all the information out there, and they don't know what's the right thing to do. But the thing is, packaging information is not going to help them actually achieve their transformation. It's packaging generalized information. Now, the second reason I don't recommend creating guides is that creating and selling guides can be time consuming and labor intensive. And actually researching and then compiling all that information, like writing it and editing it and formatting it and designing the guide, it can take a lot of time and effort. And on top of that, you need to market and then promote the guide effectively to reach your potential customers, which can also take a significant amount of time and resources. And then there's the question of selling guides, and to generate a significant income from guides, it's likely you need to sell a lot of them, which might not make it feasible or sustainable in the long term. So let's say your income goal is £2,000 from guides every month, so on a monthly basis, and your guide is £30. That's 66 guides that you need to sell every month to reach that target. That's a lot, which leads me to my next point, that people often have the misplaced belief that if you have a very affordable item, it means it's going to be a no-brainer for someone to go and buy it. But we see this all the time, in every single market, that unless you're the cheapest in the market or you have a huge market share, so you're very, 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 very visible, you will struggle to sell your product or service, and you will be in a fiercely competitive market. So in this case, you'll be competing against a lot of other sleep consultants who are often advertising the same information as you and the same tactics as you. And with AI well and truly here, we're at the stage where you can access information at a crazy level, and you couldn't even do that last year, which really does pose a risk to people selling information and essentially anything that is simply tactic driven. And then my final concern is that when I speak to sleep consultants and when I ask them what lights you up, what drives you in your business, it's troubleshooting with parents. It's being their cheerleader. It's knowing that they're making an impact and helping the parent achieve the transformation they never thought was possible. And often people I speak to, they don't want to put out a lightweight version of their one-to-one service, but they can't see how you could possibly scale troubleshooting and create something that is high quality and scalable. And often the default thinking and the old way of thinking is to revert to guides or a quick tactic-driven online how-to course. And it's understandable if you've thought that too, because that's probably the only thing that you've seen advertised online. But what if there was another way where you could really create a high quality, high touch, and highly scalable business, a way that actually recognizes the digital age that we're living in? And having supported thousands of sleep consultants and parenting specialists to grow their business, and having at this point tried all the things in my business, from low ticket items such as guides, mini workshops, courses, memberships, and pretty much everything else in between, there really is only one model that allows you to achieve that high touch, high quality, and highly scalable, sustainable business. And that's a hybrid course model. And actually, one of the reasons why I love the online course industry is it allows you to truly scale your impact and build a business that feels joyful, where you're doing what you love. So what's key when creating a course that actually sells is creating a course that focuses on the transformation that you're helping someone to achieve. So it's all about taking someone from zero, so their zero state where they feel most frustrated and in pain, to their hero state where they feel happy and it's like they've achieved their desired result, so their transformation essentially. So with the 3 steps that we're going to cover today, they're going to help you to create a course that actually makes a huge impact and actually sells. So number 1, you are going to discover how to create a unique course. Number 2, how to validate and market your course idea. And number 3, how to turn your course into an evergreen product that generates income for you around the clock. Okay, so let's dive into the process of creating your unique course and niche. So one common mistake people make is choosing a broad topic like sleep, or a niche that appears to have potential without a deliberate process. And this approach often leads to struggles in standing out from the competition and making sales in a saturated market with a lot of available information. So to differentiate your course and increase increase its chances of success, you need to find a niche that's tied to your unique personal story. And of course, this requires identifying what makes you unique and how you can leverage that to create a course that stands out in the market. And when searching for your niche, it's essential to avoid randomly choosing one. And instead, you want to go through a process of tying it into your unique personal story. So Una Flood, a sleep consultant who's in my program, she supports female athletes who want to know how to parent responsibly while juggling demanding training schedules. And that often involves traveling, early rises, putting their body under a huge amount of pressure. And actually, as an athlete who really struggled with having a baby that didn't sleep and the feeding issues, and generally things felt tough emotionally and physically when her child was very young, she came out the other end. She found a way. She got the knowledge she needed and she did an incredible job. And she's now helping other mothers who are athletes who are in a situation that she was in. And she's scaling that support through an online program. And that's amazing. And just like Una, everyone has a unique course inside of them because everyone has a personal story that's unique. And you are the hero of your story. And a powerful exercise to identify your core niche is to get clear on these 6 key things. So I want you to think about a problem or an obstacle that you've successfully overcome for yourself or for someone else. Consider what you specialize in as a sleep consultant in your career. I want you to identify what people seek you out specifically to help them with. And then I want you to determine what aspect of your work excites you the most. Like maybe you love working with toddlers, or maybe it's newborns. And then I want you to reflect on a skill that you've mastered in your profession as a sleep consultant. And I want you to consider the strategies that you repeat over and over and over in your one-to-one service. And by answering these key questions, you are going to get to the root of your niche and create a course that stands out in the market. And actually, this is the exact process that I followed that enabled me to find my niche and build a business model that worked for me and my family. And to tell you a quick story, in my training agency, Baby M, we used to be a bricks and mortar business, and we ran courses all over the world, and we helped organizations build and market their courses as well. However, after the birth of my second child, I felt completely burnt out, and I decided to niche down and create an online course business model. And it worked. And soon I had people in the sleep and parenting niche approaching me and asking me to help them scale their signature courses. And initially I provided one-to-one services, but soon I realized that I was repeating the same strategy with each client. So to streamline that process, I created a program called Scale and Thrive, and that helps sleep consultants and parenting specialists build a business model that doesn't rely on them being on all of the time. It builds that consistency in their business and it allows them to scale in a truly impactful way. So this program is tied into my personal journey. It's where I went from being overwhelmed and burnt out to building a sustainable business model that allowed me to work on my terms. And so I wanted to share this transformation with others, and that's essentially how Scale and Thrive was born. So when finding your niche, it's essential to be clear about who you serve and what transformation you can provide. For me, it's about helping sleep consultants and parenting specialists who want consistency in their business, like they want a joyful and sustainable business model. And remember, people want to invest in the transformation that you provide, not the information. So you want to focus on who you serve, where they are on their journey, the challenges they face, and the outcome that they desire. And to really nail down your course content and take your students from zero to hero, or your clients, you need to streamline your curriculum and focus on what's truly essential. And that's why all my clients in Scale and Thrive interview real human beings to deeply understand their ideal clients' desires and their challenges, because this way they can create the best possible course out there and they can ensure that their clients achieve the transformation that they need. And actually, by understanding the language and needs and desires and challenges of their audience, they can cover everything necessary for a successful course. So if this is resonating with you, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and share any light bulb moments that you're having in the comments below. Okay, so you also want to go online and research who your ideal client is. So you want want to join relevant Facebook groups, you want to contact people on Instagram and look at book reviews. Look at what people love in those reviews. Look at what people are saying is missing in books and articles and everything else. Like, you want to look at conferences and other courses that are out there as well, like courses that are helping your ideal client, and look at what people are searching for online. Okay, number 2, validate and market your course idea. So what do you actually need to be able to do in order to achieve this? Now, one thing I get my clients to do is pre-sell their course to avoid a common mistake, which is investing a significant amount of time and money in creating a course without knowing if it actually works. And trust me, I've made this mistake before, and it's an uphill battle that can make it really hard to gain momentum in your business. Instead, I recommend getting clear on the transformation that you want to help people achieve and the key steps to get there. So get your program out into the world fast. Like, start by selling it and delivering it live for the first round of your course. And you want to do that at a discounted rate. And I call this the BBP model, or the Beta Parenting Program model, which is essentially a prototype of your course. And actually, by getting real human beings testing your program, you're going to get that cash injection into your business. You're going to feel confident about your offer. You're going to get those testimonials, which are going to help you with those future sales. And actually, testing your offer before launching is a process that all wildly successful businesses use. Like, for example, gaming companies, they frequently release beta versions of their games to a limited group of players to test for bugs and gather feedback before they officially release anything. And even fashion designers test their designs kind of at a small scale before launching a full collection. It makes sense. And actually, like these companies, you will likely need to make updates and iterations to your course over time. Like, that's normal, that's maintaining quality. Now, selling your course may seem daunting, but there are some simple and effective ways to do it, even if you don't have an audience yet. So the first step is to create free content online that's directly related to the problem your paid course is solving. And this can include social media posts, emails, and blog articles. And actually, by consistently mentioning your course in your free content, you can drive traffic from different sources to your paid program. However, it's not just about creating any content. It needs to speak to your ideal client's head and also to their heart. And you can achieve this through how-to content that shares strategies and tips, like through thought reversal content that tackles limiting beliefs, and also connection content that shares your personal journey. And you'll know what to say, and you'll know how to really connect with people because you've interviewed them, you've spoken to them. And also, you want to share client results, which you can gather from your BBP program. So that was your beta, which allows you to demonstrate the value of your course and build social proof from a very early stage. And it makes things easy. Like, you get going, you feel motivated. And remember, you don't have to wait until your course is perfect to start selling it. With these simple steps, you can start building momentum and connecting with your audience really early on. Now, here comes the final part and the really exciting part. And it's all about turning your course into an evergreen product that generates income for you around the clock. Now, by doing this, you create a sustainable business that works for you and not the other way around. So no more trading hours for money. So with an evergreen business, you can help numerous clients who are eager to invest in your program's value. But wait, before you jump into making your course evergreen, it's crucial to follow the process that I shared earlier. So that's niching down, and it's understanding your target audience, and it's testing, and it's proving your offer, and it's making improvements and all of those things and getting that feedback that you need. Now, once you've done that, you can take what you've learned and you can make your course even better. And you can record it and you can package it up and you can put that course on a platform. And actually, by creating an evergreen course, you're giving your clients the flexibility to access it at any time, and you're giving yourself the gift of a profitable and a sustainable business. All right, so now you have a sustainable business that runs itself and offers a self-study course to clients whenever they need it. So no more waiting for you to be available. Like, they can access your content 24/7. But that's not all, because building a community around your course creates a space where clients can connect with each other and they can be accountable. And on top of that, you can offer personalized coaching as well to really help people get the most out of your program. So, 1 or 2 sessions every week where you go deep with people. And with this model, you have more time to focus on finding new clients and growing your business. And because you've done the research and you've planned carefully, the process becomes simplified and predictable. And of course, it takes time and effort to consistently sell and grow your business online, but it's absolutely doable. And the joy and freedom that comes with running your own successful business makes it all worth it. So let me share an incredible success story from one of my clients, Carla Legg. So she's a sleep consultant, she's based in New Zealand, and Carla runs a sleep program that supports mothers with infants under the age of 18 months who are looking for a responsive way to parent their child. And actually, when Carla went through the process of running her BBP program, so the beta version of her program, she enrolled 18 people in less than 10 days, which brought in a month's income in a blink of an eye. And actually, when Carla started working with me, she was burnt out. She was working upwards of 6 days a week. And actually now she's been able to reduce her working hours to nearly 3.5 days a week, which is a significant change for her business. And it's the first time that she's been able to take that much time off since she started her business. So this success story is what makes online programs so powerful. They have the potential to transform the lives of your clients and change your life and your business as well. And what I love about the story with Carla is that it happened in less than 4 months. It's proof that if you follow the right process and have the right support and put in the effort, you can achieve great results in such a short amount of time. So imagine what kind of transformation is possible for you and your business with an online program. It'd be amazing. So I hope you found this useful, and I hope you've seen that there's an alternative to guides, and one that's very much in tune with making a huge impact and understanding where the market is right now. So if you're at the stage in your business where you want to create passive income and what I've shared has really resonated with you, then I would love to hear from you. So there's a link below this video to apply for our program, Scale and Thrive, and the first step is just to schedule a call with us. And while our program provides a proven blueprint for success, it requires effort and dedication on your part. Like, this is no magic pill. And like I said at the beginning, my ultimate goal is to help you share your unique experience with the world and build a business model that really works best for you. And if you found this information useful, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you found valuable in the comments below. So thank you so much for being here and tuning in, and I can't wait to share more tips and insights with you in the next video. See you soon.